Welcome to the Off-Grid Podcast, powered by Retreat Caravans. Join us as we dive into the incredible stories of caravanners who've embraced the open road and the off-grid lifestyle. Hey everyone, welcome to the Off-Grid Podcast. I'm your host, Tilly, and today I've got the pleasure of Phil and Lynn Deves joining me, who are the Retreat Caravans ambassadors and, more importantly, the Retreat National Rally Organisers. G'day, guys. Welcome to the podcast.
G'day, dude.
Hi, how you going?
I'm very good, thank you. And how are you nestled up in your caravan back there?
A bit chilly, to tell you the truth.
Bit chilly. I'm Tilly, so, we're not
Tilly.
far away.
Yeah.
Now, guys, how long have you been caravanning for?
You're going to show our age here now, Tilly.
Talking about the caravan, Phil.
Okay. We started caravanning when we first got married. We lived in a caravan when we first got married. So that would have been 47 years ago, I suppose.
Wow, 47 years ago. So have you, you've obviously continuously upgraded your caravan since 47 years ago. What was the first caravan that the newlyweds actually slipped into?
Coronet.
Would you believe it was a Coronet?
A Coronet, nice.
And we bought that from one of your lovely dealers, Caravans, at North Parramatta.
There you go. Just a quick little shout out to the local dealer in New South Wales. Ching, ching. And the Coronet, okay? So tell us a little bit about the layout, the style, the colour scheme of what year would that have been? 47 minus 2023 in the
76.
80s? Okay, 76.
So that was an 18'6" Coronet.
Okay.
Just had front bunks and none of this fancy stuff with toilets and showers or nothing like that. Just a basic thing.
Okay. Now, many years later on, obviously you've changed caravans a few times, I'd imagine, in 47 years. I'm not sure about the resale value after owning one for 47 years, if you had the original Coronet back then. But you started to get into organising rallies for us. Now, what inspired you guys to actually think about creating a national rally where all of our customers can congregate together?
Well, we started the family group and we had a few get-togethers around in Kangaroo Valley in South Australia. And then we started speaking to you guys in Retreat about having a group national rally. Mm-hmm. That was 2016 or 2016.
Yep.
And I think that took about 12 months to get going, and our first one was in September 2017 at Mudgee.
Good old Mudgee.
Yeah, which I believe was a good turnout and a success for what it was for that first one.
Well, Phil, Lynn, you literally put a perfect segue into me. What would you say is actually one of your biggest highlights or some memorable moments from all of the rallies, from the beginning to the most recent one that we've had?
I think they're all memorable. I think the best part is seeing the happy faces on the people when they get there and the enjoyment they have. And at the end of the day, the presentation of the checks to the Cancer Council.
Yeah.
That's the best enjoyment we get out of it.
100%. And do you know what? I actually totaled up the other day how much money we've raised for the Cancer Council just in the rallies. Do you guys know what we've actually raised together with all of our customers and our suppliers and sponsors of alike?
It'd be over $55,000 at least, I suppose.
Literally $58,583.
That's fantastic.
Amazing. Like for 4 rallies, that's pretty bloody good, if I'm allowed to say that.
And that wouldn't be possible without the people who attended and put their hands in their pockets.
And the sponsors, the sponsoring us.
100%. And we'll get to those guys very soon. If I can quickly share just a couple of memorable moments for me, I've still got the vision of my head when Sammy and I drove to Mudgee and we drove up the road where the front yard of the rally was, and just seeing all of those caravans set up in we'll call it like a spider formation where it just, I guess, extends out a little bit. It was like a mini caravan show. And I think I said that on one of the videos. It was seeing nearly 100 caravans there in one spot with a Retreat sticker on all of them, maybe except one, Ryan, if you're watching. It was just a very fulfilling moment. And I've got to say, Lynn, the duet that we did up in Maryborough, the song that we sang, that's probably there in some of the moments that I can remember.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Now, a question about your caravanning experience. How off grid do you guys get?
We don't get off. Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough. And I suppose that's because it's a matter of getting away and using the caravan. I mean, that's why you buy a caravan for. You buy a caravan to use it, not just to park in the driveway. So watch your space. It's going to happen more and more often in the next few
Let's hope so.
Yeah, but we both still do volunteer driving for the community.
Yeah.
And we're picking up cancer patients and taking them to the hospital for treatment and everything. So we do that 2 days a week as volunteers, transport drivers. So hopefully we still want to continue doing that because it's putting back into the community.
Absolutely.
And the people you meet, is unreal.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Sharing memories, sharing stories. And if I had a hat, I'd take it off to you guys. Kudos for everything that you do behind the scenes in, your everyday life, let alone what you do for our company and all of the customers that we have, putting them all in touch with each other, So well done to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, you said, Phil, watch this space, have you been to many remote places or do you have any plans to get to any remote places in the near future?
Yes.
We want to go up and do the Kimberleys, and that's one thing's on our list.
Yeah.
We've been to Cooktown and Darwin and Ayers Rock and South Australia and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But one of the things we want to do is go to up the Kimberleys and around that area, and that's hopefully will be happening maybe next 12 months, 18 months.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, from the visit that Sammy did to the Kimberleys when they did the Gibb River road trip,
that's right.
The memories that he brought back, it was amazing. And he dead set said, Till, I can't wait to do it again. So, maybe you'll be able to live the journey through him.
Yeah,
he can live the journey through you, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, we might be able to do a tag along. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly right. Now, Phil, obviously, when we go to the rallies, right, there's a lot of different people who rock up at these rallies. How do you guys ensure that everyone gets something out of it, and they enjoy their experience?
That's a good question. I mean, the rallies take, about 12 months to organise and plan. Yeah. And we try to do a lot of things planning in them, but if we can only plan as much as we can. If people don't want to do things, well, they don't want to do things, which is fair enough. I mean,
so what are some of the activities that you guys actually put on during the week of festivities?
Well, we have one of the highlights is, I believe, is the information talks, and a lot of people say they get a lot of feedback,
a lot of knowledge
stuff they didn't know.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the last rally, we had one of the attendees do
He's a doctor.
A doctor. He's a skin cancer doctor. He did a talk on skin cancer and that, which was fantastic. So a lot of that type of stuff. And I suppose, as I said before, we can only plan, and if people don't want to do something, they don't want to do it, which is not a problem, as I said.
But from attending as well, you've got a broad range of things, anywhere from, visits to breweries or, wine festivals and things like that. Yep. So even something as outrageous as our competition, the Retreat Got Talent, So
that was good, wasn't it?
It was good. I think we've got to fire that up at the next rally.
Yeah. I mean, we do golf days, which are organisers.
And I can vouch for the golfers of the team. There are some good golfers out there. I thought I could hit a ball, but when I went 3 fairways to the right and they went straight down the guts, I knew my lane.
And was one of them a female?
She sure was.
Margie Walker.
Margie, she clobbered it down the fairway a fair few times.
Yeah. I mean, as I said before, there's a lot of things we try and do in information talk. We had 10-bin bowling, which is something we'd never done before, and I think that was.
You and I missed that, Phil. That could have been my time to shine.
Yeah, and we do sausage sizzles, and we do morning teas, and we do I suppose what you call a big breakfast type of thing, and all that type of stuff goes in the big bucket for the carrier.
The potluck dinner allows people to cook something that's I guess, special to them and bring it to everyone else. Exactly right.
Yeah, that's right.
Now,
you get to taste a lot of other people's food, what you've never tried before. I mean, that's fantastic.
Absolutely. No, well, it's good to try different types of food, different cultures of food. So, yeah, good work to all of the guys who bring in their dinners at these potluck functions. Now, guys, I want to ask a question about the rallies, right? Now, the rallies obviously can't happen without our attendees, like you said. Of course, they can't happen without you guys organising it all. However, having sponsors, and having donations make a big difference to the rally, which we found out this last rally. What do you guys believe, it changes with a rally when you have got so many sponsors on board?
Without the sponsors, such as yourself, I mean, Retreat Caravans are fantastic coming on board and for the whole time we've been doing these rallies. And all the sponsors that donate prizes and gifts and all this type of stuff. Without them, that wouldn't be a success. And it wouldn't be, at the end of the day, get what we want to make money for the charity, for the Cancer Council.
Yeah, of course. Because that's what it's all about, right?
We don't get it.
Yeah. These sponsors come on board, to give us the ability to raise more money. Having fun is great, and trust me, we all enjoy having fun there. But, the second reason why we do the rallies is because we know people are going through it at the moment who have got cancer. Unfortunately, we've got someone at work at the moment who's going through it as well. So, the more money we can raise for this cause, the better it is.
Exactly right. We call it paying forward. I mean, you never know. One day you may need help of these people. That's what we call it. We call it paying forward.
Yeah. Now, guys, no doubt you've already started the preparations to plan for the 2024 rally. So give the viewers a bit of an insight to what you would think about going towards the 2024 rally. What are you thinking of as far as location, activities? What goes through the minds of Phil and Lynn creating these types of rallies?
Well, one thing which we're going to try and do the next rally is get more family orientated. Not that we're not family orientated, but we want to encourage more families to come along.
Yeah.
And as previous,
so families with kids, you mean?
That's exactly right.
Yep.
Exactly right. And maybe some of the spots we've been, like showgrounds, not really. There's not stuff there for kids to do.
Yep.
So this time we're looking at trying to find a venue that have more things for the children to do, like I suppose water parks or jumping castles, swimming pools, and things like that.
Jumping pillows, those types of things.
Yeah, but and that may not be something that the normal people would like to attend, but I think it would enhance the rally's free flow. I mean, to have that bit involvement of the families, and that's what it's all about, families.
100%. And I would love to see you and Lynn jumping on that jumping pillow as well. I think that'd be amazing.
No worries. We can do that.
He's been on it.
Take your grandkids on there.
Big pardon?
Take your grandkids on there as well.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
Now, guys, some advice. If people are looking at coming to one of these rallies and they've never been before, what kind of advice would you give them?
Don't be scared to come. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Everyone's there to help each other, and you'll learn something new, and someone might be able to teach you to do something a different way and give you honest, open advice. And it's all about being a family.
Yeah,
they're there as a family, and we treat everyone as a family. And as I said, don't be scared. Come and enjoy it. Have some fun. And the memories you're going to make and take away with you until the next one.
Yeah, fantastic. Phil, yourself?
I agree with what Lynn says. It's all about the memories, what you can share, and how good it is to be part of the Retreat family as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said before, you don't buy a caravan just to park in your driveway, you buy it to use it. And
yeah, correct.
This is another reason why you should get out and use it.
A caravan isn't really an asset, is it? It's more of a lifestyle.
Right, exactly right.
And of course, coming to the rallies, you're going to make new friends, so you might have future travelling companions.
That's right. And we've made so many new friends since we started this little trip of ours.
Very dear friends.
It's fantastic. You may not see them all the time, but you do see them, and you do catch up on the phone and things like that.
And on Facebook.
And Facebook and things like that.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I can assure you, I know that I made new friends with you guys, joining me in helping us create these rallies. I just want to say thank you from everyone here at Retreat Caravans for everything that you guys do. And thank you once again for being the very first episode on the Off-Grid podcast. So I can't wait to catch up with you guys on the road again, hopefully before another rally. But thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Billy, and thanks for all your help with the rallies. We appreciate it. And watch this space.
Watch this space for next year's rally.
Good work.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Off-Grid podcast. If you're passionate about off-grid adventures and have a unique story, we'd love to have you on as a guest. Connect with us to share your experiences and inspire others with your off-grid journey. Remember, life is an adventure meant to be lived off the grid. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories, helpful tips, and exciting adventures. This is the Off-Grid podcast, powered by Retreat Caravans.